I bet Lucasfilm didn't understand what they were getting involved in when they catered to a certain group of Star Wars fans. Now that you're not giving them a season 2, they're doing everything in their power to make enough noise so that you give in to their demands. They're even going after the official Star Wars Twitter account, calling them cowards like this one here. You're a coward for not protecting Amandala from racist harassment. And there's more. They go on and on. Anytime the official Star Wars Twitter account posts something, they're like, why did you cancel the Acolyte 2? I didn't think Lucasfilm was ready for this type of backlash. Well, also, they've put a petition together, and it appears to be growing, fueled by the media and others. We're going to give you those numbers, but will it be enough? Before we get into that, though, could you do me a massive favor and please hit the subscribe button? We're getting so close to 100K. It'd be awesome if we can get there from this video alone. It's a free thing that you could do that helps out the channel. Now let's get into it. Like I said earlier, the Acolyte fans are doing everything in their power to try to get Lucasfilm to change their mind and give them that season 2. Hey, I'm with them on this. I want a season 2. I signed the petition. I'm doing everything I can. Man, that was the most entertaining thing I have seen in a long time. Not necessarily in a good Star Wars way, but I'm down for it, man. Let's make it happen. Look at this person here. And listen, let me just say this. I appreciate their dedication, okay? I appreciate it. This person says, I have Disney Plus. If you also... and you're not watching anything, just play the Acolyte with the sound down or whatever. I'm playing it on repeat. If we get the stream the Acolyte trending, we could spike the viewing figures. A long shot, but a shot. Is this the way to save the Acolyte? This tweet is already on almost 22,000 impressions. So they're literally leaving it on all night just to get the viewership up. They also have the media on their side. Look at this title from IGN. Fans of Star Wars The Acolyte have reacted loudly. How are they reacting loudly? What are they doing exactly except for hashtagging and posting stuff on social media to the series reportedly being axed after just one season? So do you think the 12 people that watch the show acting loudly and watching The Acolyte over and over again with the sound not on while they're not watching anything, do you think they'll get their precious show back? Well, they also started a petition. This is Paul. He writes for Forbes. I've done videos on Paul before, and not the good kind. He writes, renew the Acolyte petition crosses 40,000 signatures. Will it help? So the petition was featured in an article of Forbes. It was also featured in several other media outlets. I can't believe the media has taken this thing and just said, we're gonna show it to the world, okay? We're gonna get people to sign that thing. You're gonna get your season 2, and we're gonna be the driving force behind it. All you people who watch the show over and over again with the sound off, and, that are doing hashtags and everything, we hear you. We hear you loud and clear. But will 40,000 signatures be enough to save the season? Well, here is the good news, Acolyte fans. As of the recording of this video, August 29th, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you have reached 59,000, probably will hit 60,000 signatures by the end of the day. So good on you. Is 60,000 signatures enough to save this series? That possibly could be the actual number of people who watched the show. I'm going to go back to Paul's tweet because he makes a statement about numbers that is quite telling. This guy writes, dude, they're going to need millions of signatures to convince Disney, LOL. Paul responds, I am aware. 75,000 signatures isn't going to cut it. They are going to need millions. Listen, again, I applaud the effort. I really do. I really do. I applaud the effort. But man, Disney's not going to look at 60, 75,000 signatures and go, okay, let's spend $200 million and flush it down the toilet so a few people on Twitter will be happy and leave our Star Wars account alone. Let me bring up an older poll that you guys might remember. Game of Thrones Season 8 Petition. They wanted it remade, the entire season, with competent writers. This has hit 1,862,398 signatures with 109 people that just signed it this week. They're still collecting signatures from this trash, not the petition, the show. So it makes you wonder, if this got close to 2 million signatures to redo season 8, and the Acolyte is sitting on 70,000, maybe 75,000 in a few days signatures to give them a season 2, what do you think Disney's going to do? I don't think it's enough. I think that possibly could be the total audience that watched the Acolyte. So just one more time for the people in the back. Remember, the Acolyte was canceled because nobody watched it, and the show cost $630,000 per minute of screen time. That's more than some of these blockbuster movies that made all their money back and a whole lot more. Lucasfilm is filled with L's these past few years. So they're not going to spend that kind of money again, nor will their investors or board of directors probably even approve it to spend that kind of money. They spent a lot of money on Willow. That was flushed and erased from existence. Remember Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny? That's a Lucasfilm production. They are predicting that movie lost close to $400 million. How in the world do you lose money on an Indiana Jones film? The last few Disney Star Wars that was on Disney Plus, the ratings just kept dropping and people have walked away. How are those toy sales going for you, Star Wars? Not too good. Not too good at all. So they're not going to spend that kind of money. Now, if all those people that signed the petition want to chip in, a percentage of that, then maybe they'll think about it. But all you guys are getting, unfortunately, is a novel that will finish out the series. So you'll get that, and that'll be the end of the Acolyte. But who knows? Miracles happen every day. I'm actually cheering for you guys. I would love to see a season 2. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Jay, and we'll catch you next time.